If you saw last week's video, then you would have seen that we're ready to slow down and we're ready to get our own piece of paradise. So this week we are in the Scottish Highlands and we're about to view some absolute gems. House number 1, house number 2, and this one, the wild card. Wait until you see what comes with house number 3. They're all renovation projects, with some requiring more TLC than others.
She's beautiful.
That roof is battered, mate.
I'm excited for this one.
Do we have the skills to take on this task?
Oh my god!
No, but we're always willing to give it our best shot. You should also press subscribe and hit the thumbs up because it's free, and if you don't, I'll beat you up.
I can't quite believe that we're going to see this house actually, because it is picture perfect and humongous. And I just never in my life thought that this kind of house would be attainable for me, you know? I feel like if we get it, Craig, we're gonna have to change our names to like Sir and Madam.
We'll also have to get a paper round each to pay for it. I'd love it if you delivered my paper.
Yeah? In my boob tube.
Oh yeah! How much are Highland cows these days?
All the doors open.
How else are we gonna get in?
Wow. That's a beast of a house, Craig. Oh, careful.
First impressions?
10 out of 10.
Let's go and have a look then.
Hang on. I gotta take this off. If I want to be taken seriously as a homeowner.
You ain't gonna get home with that on your head.
She's gonna be like a man and his daughter came.
House number 1 is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom detached house with a little garden and 3 big old grand reception rooms. It kind of ticks most of our boxes. It's on its own, has big windows, great views, and she's a very unique old girl. Look at those floorboards.
My anxiety is really strong. I'm like really nervous. Let's go on in. Let's go and see. Wow, cool. All right, welcome.
Oh, perfect for you, eh?
This is one of the main reasons why I did put it on the list for you. It smells old, doesn't it? But I love that. Like, this is so characteristic. I don't know the age of the house, but all of the like features that it's got, like that, and that's just gorgeous. Like, you wouldn't really have to change too much in here. That's cute. That's where the dog could live, Craig. It's got a good vibe. It does. It feels massive. It's really big, isn't it?
It's big, but it's like cozy.
It could be cozy, especially with that fireplace. If that works, that would be gorgeous. We're making our own little boutique hotel in there, you know. Slush puppy machine, water bed, little serving hatch. I'd have to tell him we'll buy it, subject to leaving this. Amazing. It just feels grand, doesn't it?
There's quite a busy main road right outside though, which is a bit of a shame, but...
I love a bit of stained glass, Craig. That's a bit of me, that. This is so cool. It's so like vintage, isn't it? I've got loads of ideas in my head. There's some good light in all of the rooms as well. And it doesn't look like there's much to renovate, you know. We don't have to lift the floors up or deal with any damp or anything. It would just be like an interior design job, which I cannot wait for.
Kitchen would need a full revamp. I quite like this layout though.
Oh, I love it. It's a weird shape and size, I guess, because you couldn't really put an island in it, but like I do love it. Like the peach and the blue, I'm like, it's a bit of a vibe. We're allowed to be sneaking in all these. Oh look, downstairs toilet.
Oh, that's cool. It's like someone's in there.
Yeah, cool. Occupied, not occupied. This is cool. I love that wallpaper. That's really cute. Do you know what this one is? Yeah, it's lovely. I love that.
There's a little serving hatch.
Shall I just use it? If it doesn't work, we're not going to buy the house, obviously. Should have known.
Lovely little landing. It's massive.
Yeah, I love the carpet on the stairs as well. That's really nice. This is great.
Yeah, nice big open. There's a big skylight there. That's why it's so bright in this bit. It's not much of a back garden though. That's the only other.
Oh, what's that there?
It's a shed, I think.
Right, bathroom.
Look at that, it's got a second one. Loving it.
Sold. Start behind you.
Office or something.
Love that wallpaper. This is what you're in for, by the way. Something like this. Nice.
Whoa.
This can be all for me.
Little sink.
In fact, this could be the walk-in wardrobe, I think. Let's go go and have a look. Bath. We need a bit of work in here.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Not sure what that means.
It means broken.
Look at the little vintage pieces here.
Wow, look at the view.
We'd get all our family in for sure, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Oh, Japanese like that.
Oh.
So you say it just needs redecorating. I think it needs a lot.
Thoughts?
Thoughts. It's a beautiful house, but I just don't know if it's right. There's a few things that aren't ticking boxes, like the garden. It's kind of small. Is it reversed? It's on a really, really busy road.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I know we'll be living in the house, but you have to think of the whole package and the surrounding areas and everything. The house in itself was like wonderful. It was everything I would want. You know, it's got the characteristics, it's got the old school vibes, the beautiful tall ceilings, wooden floors, like lovely like window frames and everything, just spectacular. But if you could just take it and pop it somewhere else, perhaps it would be ideal.
Yeah, it sounds weird, but like when we're looking at houses, the first thing I skip to is the gardens and like the surrounding bit.
Our home is going to be our tranquil space, you know, when we're off doing all these crazy adventures. Like, we want to be able to come home to nature and quiet. We don't really want neighbours. I think the road might be a bit too fast there. It's a bit too claustrophobic.
It's not for us, is what she's trying to say.
It's not for us.
This video is sponsored by Magic AI.
Being a businessman is getting too stressful, Tony. We need a vacation.
Where we gonna go, Frank?
We're going to Miami.
But how are we gonna plan a trip, Frank? We've never left the city.
What about your guy downtown who works at the travel agents?
Who? Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny got whacked last Tuesday.
R.I.P. Johnny.
So I was at the nail salon the other day.
What were you doing at the nail salon, Tony?
Gina, she told me about this website that helps you plan trips. It's called Magic.
What is this magic?
Magic is your personal AI travel assistant who can help you with finding the best places to stay, planning your trip, and answering all your questions. All you got to do is type in, find me a 5-star hotel in Miami with sea views close to a vegan restaurant.
Tony, you plant-based now? What the f?
I got soft, okay? It's good for my gut. And not only will Magic show you all the results that fit your search, but it'll also read all the descriptions and reviews of the hotels to tell you everything you need to know before you book. You won't believe this, Frank. It's free.
My favorite price, Tony. But what do we do when we get there?
What's our budget, Frank?
Unlimited.
3-day itinerary for a trip to Miami with an unlimited budget for activities.
Genius, Tony. We're going to Miami. Tony, are you really vegan?
Yeah, Frank, think of the animals.
Okay, so we've just woken up from a nap, so
Don't say we, I wasn't involved.
1 minute away from the house. We have rolling hills and fields to the left of us, which go on for days.
It's also an industrial estate of ugly stuff.
Always a bearer of good news, Craig Holmes, on this side of us.
But why don't they show you that on the estate agent's website? It's
That's
really
right.
annoying. There, look.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a beautiful gaff though.
Fair few number 3s on this one though, believe it or not. That timber shed's one of them. We'll call this one the Lemon Meringue House.
I was going to say the cheese block, but that's much nicer. Oh, there's a rabbit.
Bunny rabbit. It's wild.
We'll take it. Just ran through the front garden.
Oh, let's go see.
Oh, there's a train going past, listen. It's quite loud. There's a train track right behind the house as well.
Is that road going to be off-putting?
Possibly.
Oh, it is gorgeous, isn't it?
House number 2 is a 3-bedroom detached house with a massive garage, an old World War bunker and lock views. She ticks a lot of boxes and has so much character. She also comes with a veg patch. Imagine the girth of the pumpkins you could grow by here. Absolutely thousands and thousands of rabbit poos on the front lawn. Not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. You can clean it up then.
That's quite loud.
That's very loud.
It's not really a tranquil area that we wanted, is it? It's not a peaceful haven that we're after.
Also, there's neighbours either side, which are just a little bit too close, I think. This is all before we've gotten in the house, which is a bit of a shame. This house is to die for, Craig. It is gorgeous. Just the vintage features that has been kept and well preserved. We wouldn't need to do much to it.
I think we would.
See, I'm like, Craig, do you like this wallpaper? Do you like this wallpaper? Because I would want to keep it all. I think it's fantastic. Take a little look at that view.
This is from the main bedroom, right out into a lock.
So just to give you like a little hint of what we're working with, like it's this kind of feel throughout the whole house. The rooms are just so big. There's loads of space in it. This one's a bit of a weird one though, isn't it?
It is a bit random. There's a toilet and a carpet and a shower. That wallpaper is gangster.
Yes, Craig. With just a view of the lovely train track.
That's a little bit of a problem, but it's very quiet in here, isn't it?
The absolute selling point of this whole house has got to be this bathroom. You cannot understand unless you're here how cozy and beautiful this is.
The thing is though, this house ain't me, do you know what I mean? Do I fit in with a vintage nan's house?
You only got to pay for it, you don't have to live here.
Do you think someone died in here? It's got like one of the old school like washing basins.
Oh, cool.
You like use a jug, don't you?
Oh.
Fill that.
I don't know, I'm not as old as you, Craig. This kitchen is everything. It does look a bit bare, but I kind of like it like that.
This is the whiskey snug.
The whiskey snug. We could definitely do that, Craig. Some damp up here.
What would you do with this?
Not a lot, to be honest, Craig. I love this little room.
It's made even littler by this giant cupboard.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, but
it is amazing.
It makes the room a lot smaller.
So she said this could be used as like a little study, didn't she?
Yeah, a little office maybe.
Yeah. Big living room. Where's this sofa?
It's old school, just got a little...
That's her chair.
Look at this larder. They've got a jar for their raisins.
Oh, I love it.
It's like a little old bacon shop.
Like the dark woods as well. I never thought I'd be into that, but I actually really am now. Little twin room. That's a selling point if I've ever seen one. And the tiles. And I know you're going to say that you hate them, but they're my favourite thing in this house.
I think they're great.
Yes.
What are you saying about this house?
What are you saying?
I love it.
What do you love about it?
It's just a really nice space. Airy rooms. I like the layout. I love the stairs in the middle. I think you can make it amazing and like really homely. I think maybe because you've seen this one with furniture, you can get a better vibe of what it would be like.
Yeah. I feel like in my head, the type of house we were going to buy would be cozy. This is a little bit too big. We could make certain rooms cozy and everything by putting in more furniture maybe and bringing the vibe in closer because it is so like... I'm not against grand over cozy, but I can see us both going for one of those. I feel like this room at Christmas time would just be unreal.
In the back garden, there was an old garage and a World War bunker, which would make an epic cinema room. The garden itself was relatively small and the train track was a little bit too close for comfort.
What did you think?
It's amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing. There's so much potential. That massive outbuilding could be like a gym and a garage. There's room for custard. There's a veg patch. So there are the pros, but it's on the main road. And there's a train that goes right past the house, which is quite loud. I guess the thing that we need to know is, and which we should probably think about more, is if we're literally going to move here,
Yeah.
we don't even know what's in this town. I know we're like close to things and we're in the Highlands, but
What do you need?
I know this is being really fussy, but it's not near somewhere I can surf either.
I mean, if we're choosing a forever home, it has to be perfect. It has to be near somewhere we can surf and swim and, lakes that we can do cold water dip in and go on forest walks. And
What do you think of it?
I think it is to die for. It is gorgeous. It's mad because that is such an ideal home, but that main road will put me off it. It would be a no-go for me because of that main road.
Like I meditate and stuff like that, and I'm trying to picture me being in the garden meditating and then just hearing an 18-wheeler go past. It's not very relaxing, or a train behind me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not too much to ask for. I know.
Such a shame. Oh well. The search continues, Trev.
We're about to go and see the wild card.
House number 3. the old school, the most spectacular of the three and also the biggest renovation project. She's a potential 5-bedroom detached property dating back to the 1800s, consisting of an old school, a teacher's cottage attached, a log chalet in the garden, another outbuilding and 2 bathrooms. It's set on 1.1 acres, which includes a wraparound garden, loch views and a woodland.
This is the house that's got our heart. It's like completely different to the other two. It's a major renovation project. There's a fair few problems with it.
If we took our time and did it gradually over time, it would be the best one out of the 3.
But this is the part where I know we need to think with our heads and not our hearts. So far it looks gorgeous. There's trees everywhere and just green, and
It does look like a little jungle.
Oh, she's beautiful.
That roof is battered, mate.
Let's not look at that bit. Look at the positives for now. Oh, I love it. Just off the road.
For this though.
That's the cattle grid, yeah. So they did say, you know, whenever you're outside of the property, you do hear that cattle grid going, but when you're inside, you shouldn't hear it. But that's a good sign. Where are you? I hope it's a Highland cow. House. Lock. First thoughts?
It's really cute,
It is cute, isn't it?
but it looks...
No, don't say it. Oh my goodness me. I just looked up because I was making sure I didn't stand in poo. Look at it. This is what dreams are made of, Craig. This could be your front garden. You all know we love a cold water dip every morning. Oh, this is just magical. Like the headspace that you already feel like you're getting. The feel of that, of the nature and the outdoors and everything is just so vast here. Gorgeous. I can't even believe that we have the opportunity to be able to buy something like this. It just makes me want to cry. Yeah, just got to convince one person. This has got to be the selling point though. I mean, look at it. The height of the ceilings, the mezzanine. I just love it. It's got such a great vibe. I can just see like loads of sofas here, like big fat sofas. Like the most beautiful light there. All of the windows around is just, I just love it. I feel like it's got such a great vibe. Maybe take the stairs out, put them around the other side, just to give us a bit more space. Possibly knock through that wall into next door, because we have to currently go outside, go across, and then walk back in the other side. I think I love it, Craig. We'd kind of make this into like a cozy room, do you think? The ceilings are quite low by here, so it would be lovely. Put some sofas in, put some fairy lights. I think it would be lovely. What do you think? Take this back wall out? Would you be willing to do that? Oh, it doesn't. You could punch that through.
Go on.
That would be nice. Open it up into one large house then, have it all sort of inclusive. Not sure what we do with this one. Love the wall, love this. All of the pieces that are in here now, okay, thinks that they're going to leave them, so that would be really lovely. But that's the wall on the other side that I said should be knocked down, so. Put it this way, if we were going to buy this house, we'd need some help. We'd probably knock that bit down, make it into like an ensuite. I just love how everything's like super retro and toilet and bidet, posh. But yeah, there's a lot of cracks in the wall there because I'm not a builder and I don't know what you would need to do to fix them, whether it's just a little bit of plaster and cover it up or if it's a really big job. This is the master bedroom. It's like not too big, not too small, and I feel like we could decorate it really nice. Like it's got loads of windows in here which brings in so much light. Storage for your stuff. Come hither, I'll show you where mine would go. Make it into one big walk-in wardrobe with all things there. Maybe knock down that wall to keep it a bit more airy. But the really cool part about this is down here. Oh, trap door. Down into the, is that the teacher's cottage in there? Yeah. Love the woods as well, love the flooring, but got a feeling it would probably all have to come up
because there's no insulation underneath, which makes the whole house quite cold because there's none in the walls either. This is just a little outer house that comes with the property, which is gorgeous, little cabin, renovated in 2019, so very much pretty brand new actually. This is just ideal. Like we could live in here while we're renovating the house. Little kitchen in here. Pretty ideal, everything you would need. We're currently using it as an Airbnb, but obviously we would just want it for like if our family and friends were coming up and somewhere to put them. Kitchen. We need to do a bit with this kitchen, wouldn't we? Talks of taking out this wall and that wall, making it really big, maybe knocking down that wall as well, so like it's like a kitchen, living room, open plan space. Really nice size, really beautiful windows. Like they're quite small, but I can imagine what we would do with them. Cozy. Cozy vintage, I feel, is the optimum word for this house renovation. I get a really good vibe from this house, Craig. Bedroom number one, potentially. Just love how they've got all these like vintage like pieces, little aspects to the house that make it that like. Is this a Victorian house? Is that what you'd say?
Soaking.
Apparently this is the wettest place in the UK.
How do you feel?
I think it's a money pit. I think we would be setting ourselves up for a lot of headaches and being very poor.
I'm praying for a butt.
I don't love it, if I'm honest. No. I mean, I like it, it's cool, but I didn't walk in there and go, wow.
Well, like I did.
I'm just trying to think with my head. Like my mum said, when you come, think with your head more than your heart.
I know, and we knew what the pricing would be that we'd need to put on top of it.
Also the wet thing just puts me off big time. Like I love the rain when it's like winter and you've got a cozy fire on, but imagine this like year round and we're trying to come and like recharge and just being miserable in the rain. Sorry about that.
I'm truly gutted.
The initial work is take up the floors, insulate it, insulate the walls and the floors, redo the whole roof, which is 25 grand, move the stairs, build a staircase, extend the rest of the house out to build a kitchen, like that, and that's straight away. So that's 125 to 150 grand on top of 300 grand, babe. We just haven't got that kind of money.
Take me home.
How do you feel about that?
What if we got like George Clark's Amazing Spaces in? Do they pay for it or?
Alright, so this morning we've come down to a little beach on the edge. Looks glorious. We're just going to take some time to like get some headspace, have a think about what we've seen so far and what we actually want from this trip. No way! Yay!
Hey mate, how you doing? So these are our friends Sean and Alia, who've actually lent Custard the Bus for the last 6 weeks and they've been doing a tour of Scotland. So we said, come and meet us. We want to see Custard and see how you're getting on. And we're going to all go for a little swim and just enjoy the beauty that is Scotland. Alright lads, what an exciting week. It's actually been really fun, hasn't it?
Really fun.
So lots of pros and lots of cons to all of the houses.
I think we've got some thinking to do, Craig.
We've got some decisions to make.
But the big question is, which one would you choose?
See you next week. Looking at the camera, right?
Yeah. But how are we going to plan a trip, Frank? We've never left the city. Never. But how are we going to...
Yeah.
Whoops, Daisy.
Your cigarette.
Johnny got whacked last Tuesday.
Sorry.
And not only will magic show you all the results that fit your sight, plan us a 3-day itinerary for a trip to Miami.
Where are you from? New York. Come on, Tony.
New York, sorry. I'm sorry, Frank.